చేసినప్పుడు కనబడిద్దమ్మా ఎగ్జామ్లో. మీరు క్లిక్ చేయగానే 2 మార్క్స్ 1 మార్క్స్ అని అక్కడ డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది. ఓకే ఓకే. In this algorithm we need to find out highest response ratio. So let's say, so which will execute first amma based on arrival time and burst time? Which will execute first? So this is non-preemptive amma. So which is arrived first? Amma, give me a response amma. Which process is arrived first? This one. Okay, 0 to 3. So which process? P0. Okay. During the period of time 3 units, how many processes were ready? This is ready. Okay, 0 to only these two. Okay. Now, so which will already this is over amma. So next one is P1. Okay, P1. 3 plus 5. This is non-preemptive, must be execute. Okay, so 8. Okay, this is also finished. During the period of time 8 units, how many processes were ready? So these are ready. Which one? This one, this one, and this one, because 4, 6, 8. Okay. Now we need to calculate highest response ratio that will take first. So how to calculate response time? So response ratio equals to, this is the formula, waiting time plus, we can also call service time or burst time divided by burst time. Okay, remember. Okay, how to calculate response ratio? Waiting time plus burst time, all divided by burst time. Okay, when we need to calculate, here there is no response rate because only one process is available. Okay, that's why we are not calculated response time, response ratio. Okay, so 0. And next one is only one process is ready, that is P1. So there is no other process, this is already completed, that's why we are not calculated response ratio. But here during the 8 units time 3 processes were ready. Okay, then we need to calculate response ratio. So how to calculate response ratio? Response ratio of which one? P2. So I can take R2, response ratio of 2. So what is the formula? Waiting time. What is the waiting time of this process amma? So till now what is the time? 8 units, but this process is entered after 4. Then how to calculate waiting time? 8 minus 4. Okay, this is waiting time amma. See, as of now until the total time is 8. Okay, but this process P2 is arrived after 4 units of time. So how to calculate waiting time? 8 minus 4 plus, what is the burst time of process P2? 4. Okay, 4 divided by 4. So how much amma? This is cancelled. So 8 by 4 means response ratio is 2. So next we need to calculate one more. We need to identify 3. Among 3 we need to identify which process having the highest response ratio, that will execute next. That's why we need to find out response ratio. Next one is R3. So what's the waiting time? Already this is 8 only. Okay, 8 minus 6, how much? 8 minus 6 plus, what is the burst time? 1. whole divided by 1. So how much amount? 8 minus 6, 7, sorry, 8 minus 6, how much? 2 plus 1 divided by 1 means 1 only, okay? So total 3, okay? And last one is response for 4. Directly I am doing 8 minus 8, 0 plus burst time. What is the burst time? 2. 2 by 2. How much? 1. Okay. So which is having the highest response ratio among these three? Second one. Okay. This is. Okay. So now we need to write it this process. So P is it P3 P2? P3. So how many units? How many units it contains? Only 1 unit. So 8 plus 1, 9. Okay, ma? So this continuation I am writing here, amma, because I don't have a space here. Okay, this is 9 as of now. Okay, here. Okay. So after P3, this is over, amma. So during the time, all processes were ready. Okay. So next, we have two processes. One is P2 and P4, which will execute first. Again, we need to identify response ratio. So how to calculate response ratio? 1 second. My cursor is not showing. Wait. Okay. So now we need to identify. This is the second time we are finding amma response ratio of P2. Okay. As of now, what is the waiting time, amma? 9 minus 4. How much? 9 minus 4 plus burst time. What is the burst time? 4 divided by 4 equals to how much, amma? This is cancelled. This is cancelled. Okay, 9 by 4 means 2.2. Okay. Next, response ratio of 4. So what is the response? 9 minus 8. So waiting time is 1. Okay, 9 minus, if you want write, you can write it. 9 minus 8 plus burst time is 2. Whole divided by 2. How much? So 9 minus 8, 1. 1 plus 2, 3 divided by 2. 3 divided by 2 means 1.5. So which is having the highest response ratio? Process P2, 2 point something. This is 1 point something. So now we need to write it P2. How many units P2 contains? 4 units. 9 plus 4, 13. Okay. And then finally, directly you can write it. Okay. 2 units, which is P4, 15. Is it clear? So if there is no competition among the process, mean we can directly write it, okay, execute it. But if you're having competition in the processes, we need to find out the response ratio of each process, and then we need to identify the process which is having the highest response ratio. We can write it and we can execute it. Okay, is it clear? If you want screenshot, you can take it, amma. Later you will get confusion. Okay. Everyone take the screenshot, Amma. Okay, done. My any queries regarding this algorithm? Any doubts? Okay, fine. The next one is priority algorithm. In the priority algorithm, categorized into two types. Even we know preemption mode and non-preemption mode. Okay. So, but actually, priority is a static and dynamic. But we are implementing static manner. That means once you given priority for particular process, the priority will never change until it's finished its execution. Okay. Let's see one by one. Priority algorithm. First, we will see the non-preemption mode. Okay, preemption or preemptive mode, whatever you want. Okay, the priority algorithm we will use static and dynamic, but we will use static only. Okay, once the priority is assigned, that means once I have given priority number. Okay, so that is static until it finish off its execution. Okay, let's see, Amma. I will insert the data. Wait. So how to give the priority? First insert the data. Wait. Process ID. What is the next one? My arrival time, burst time, and then you already know how to write the completion time. Okay, how to write completion time. Okay, these are all completion time only. Okay, don't write directly. Based on Gantt chart, we can write the completion time. How? What do you mean by turnaround time? The completion time minus arrival time we call turnaround time. What is the waiting time? Turnaround time minus burst time. What about response time? Completion time minus burst time we call response time. Okay. Completion time, turnaround time, and then waiting time. Even you want calculate response time, you can calculate them. Okay, I'm inserting data. 7 process were there. Wait, 1, 2. Arrival 263. 263 57 410 57 410. Sorry, Amma, this is priority. Sorry, this is priority, Amma. Okay. So here I'm writing, Amma, arrival time. Okay, these are all priority. Okay, 0 to 1. Arrival time I am writing 0 to 1, 4, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, and then 7. So what is the burst time? 3, 5, 4. 3, 5, 4 to 9, 4 to 9, and then 10. 4 to 9, 4, 10. Okay, ma, listen carefully. So these are the process side is the second column is priority. Okay, this is arrival time, burst time. Okay, so how to find out which process is in the having the highest priority, which is the lowest priority? Okay, in this case the examiner will give the lowest number is the highest priority, or in some systems highest number is the highest priority. But as of now we will do priority with non preemption. Lowest number is the highest priority. Okay, so which, how many process were ready amma at 0? How many process were ready? How many process were ready? Only one process is ready. 0 to, this is the first term. This is non-preemption. Once start execution of process P1 means it will complete its execution. Okay, 0 to 3. Yes or no? So this is P1. Okay, this is finished. Okay, there is no other process during 0. So after 3 units, so how many processes were ready? This is ready. This is ready. 2 processes were ready. Yes or no? So now we need to identify, we need to execute based on priority. So the among these P2, P3, which is having the lowest priority among 3, 6. Okay, this is having the less priority. Okay. P3. P3 is in how many units, Amma? 4 units. 3 plus 4, 7. So this is also finished. So during the time period, 7 units, how many processes were ready? Arrival time. This is also ready. This is also ready. This is all processes were ready. Yes or no? So now we need to identify. Already these are finished, Amma. I'm round marking just for identification. This is finished. This is finished, right? So among these, which is the lowest priority? P6. Okay, P6. How many units, Amma? P6 is having 4 units. Okay, this is also finished. Okay, how many units? 4 minutes. 7 plus 4, 11. Okay. So after that, 6, 5, 7, 10. Okay. So this is okay. How many units? 2 units. P4. So 11 plus 2, 13. Okay. After that, 6, which is less, 6, 7, 10, 6. Okay. This is also finished. How many units? 5 units. So P, what is the process name? P2. Okay. 13 plus 5, 17. Okay. 13 plus 7, sorry, 5, 13, sorry, 17. So finally, which is having, sorry. P2, how many amount? Okay, 5. Okay, fine. Next, 7, 10. So this one. So 17 plus 9. Process name is P5. 17 plus 9, 20. Sorry, how much amount? 26. Finally, P7. How many units? 10. Okay, 36. Correct na? Yada mistake jarigindha nenu. P1 0 to 3. Okay, fine. And then during that 3 units of time, so these 2 processes were ready. So among these 2, this is the lowest. So 7. Okay, fine. P4 13, 17. P2, and then P5. Ma, is it clear? Based on priority, that process which is having the highest priority that will execute. Okay. So here we did lower the number, higher the priority. Okay. Remember, even sometimes they will mention a see here. This is the highest priority. Okay. That means lower the time period with the highest priority. Okay. Any queries regarding this algorithm? మా మీరు డౌట్స్ క్లారిఫై చేసుకుని ఉంటే టేక్ ద స్క్రీన్ షాట్ అమ్మా. For every algorithm, you must find out average waiting time, average turnaround time. Response time is optional, amma. Okay. Take the screenshot, amma. Is it finished? Ma, is it finished or not? Somewhere we did any mistake, amma. P5 how much, amma? P2, what is the P2 value? 13 plus. Okay, ma, 13 plus 5, how much? Ma, మీరు డౌట్స్ చూసి కూడా చెప్పలేదమ్మా. What's the value? 13 plus 5 means 18. మీరు చెప్పొద్దమ్మా. 18. So here this is 27. Okay. This is 37. Okay. Is it clear? So the next one is, this is non-preemption mode. Next one is preemption mode, amma. Process ID, priority, okay, arrival time, burst time, IO burst time, CPU burst time. Actually, the process will take CPU time as well as IO time. That is also called as IO burst, CPU burst. Okay. After priority or completion time, turnaround time, and then waiting time, and then response time. It's a optional. Okay. 7 process. I'm writing now. Wait, give me time. 1, మా ఎగ్జామ్లో మీకు 3 ప్రాసెస్ ఉంటాయి. మొత్తం 2 మార్క్స్ అట్లీస్ట్ 5 క్వశ్చన్స్ వరకు ఇచ్చానమ్మా. అంటిల్ రౌండ్ రాబిన్. ఓకే, అక్కడ వరకు ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వండి ఎగ్జామ్కి. FCFS, SJF, SRTF, రౌండ్ రాబిన్. Priority 2, 6, 3, 5, 2, 6, 5, and then 4, 10, 9. 4, 10, 9. But sometimes they will give like this. This is the highest priority. This is the lowest priority. Okay. The arrival time is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 50. For every algorithm, you must observe once. Non-preemption is not a big problem. Okay, preemption we need to we require some knowledge. Okay, what's the burst time? 173, 173, 65. మీరు రాసుకుంటే రాసుకోండి. నేను కూడా ఇలా చెప్తున్నప్పుడు మీరు కూడా రాసుకోవచ్చు. 6, 5, 15, 8, 15. మీకు మెటీరియల్ ఇచ్చిన కానీ ఇలా ఇస్తే మీకు ఒక క్లారిటీ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, నౌ సో ప్రీవియస్ వన్ ఈస్ నాన్ ప్రియంప్షన్. యు నో ఆల్రెడీ వాట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ప్రియంప్షన్ అండ్ నాన్ ప్రియంప్షన్. ఓకే, okay, let's see one by one. So always preemption mode we will take time duration is 0 to how much amma? 1. Okay, so during this period is there any process? One process is there. Okay, that is only one time execution. It's finished its execution. Okay, this is finished, only one unit. So this is P1. Okay, next after 1 how many process we are ready? Only one process. Okay, but how many units we need to take it here? Because the next process, see, 2, 3, 4, 5 means we always in the preemption mode you can take it only 1 unit of time. So P2, how many units? 1 plus 1, 2. So what about remaining? It contains remaining how many units? 6 units. Okay, so during that time 2 units, how many process were ready? This is ready, this is ready, only these 2 are ready. Okay, so now among these 2, which is having the highest priority? Which is having the highest priority? This is having the highest priority. Yes or no? 6, 3. Lower the number, higher the priority. Okay, so 3, P3, P3, 1 unit means 3, so it left 2. Okay, next during the 3 how many minutes, how many process were ready? These 3. Okay, among these 3 which is the lowest priority? Again 3, because 6, 3, 5, so P3. Again you can write it 1 unit. So 4. So it is having only 1. And then during the 4, the next process also ready. So 6, 3, 5, 4, which is having the lowest priority again P3. So finally this is finished. Okay. So P3, 4 plus 1, 5. Okay. Next, during the period of 5 units, how many processes were ready? These are all. Okay. 6, 5, 4, 10. Which is on the lowest priority? This one. P5. Okay. P5. How many units? P5. It is having 6 units. Amma. For example, P5. P5. How many units it contains? Amma? 5 units. 5 plus 5. Can I write it? Instead of writing single unit, can I take it total units, total burst time? Yes, because the next process which is having the arrival time is 15. But 5 plus 5, 10. Not a problem. Okay. Or else you can write it individually. So 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5, 10. Okay. During the 10 also it is not ready. 7th process. Okay. And same procedure. That's why I written overall burst time. Okay. And again 6, 5, 10. Which is the lowest priority? P4. P4. So how many units? The burst time is 6 units. 10 plus 6. Can I write it? The 7th process which is entered at the 15. But even though this is 9, this is 5. Yes or no? Again it will execute P4. Okay? Ma, actually I can write it P plus, sorry, 10 plus 6, 16. But after 16 means before 16, 7th process is ready. But the priority is 9. This the 7th process priority is 9, 4th process 5. That means again after it will execute 4 only. That's why I written directly I'm writing P4 10 plus 6, 16. Okay, this is finished. And then, so now this is also ready. So now 6, 10, 9. So this will be executed. So directly we can write it all. Once all the processes are ready, directly we can write it the burst time. Okay. So P2, how many units left? 6. 16 plus 6, 22. Okay. This is also finished. So finally, this is 7th one. P7. How many units of P7? 8. 22 plus 8, 30. Okay. Now finally, P6. 30 plus 15. How much amma? 45. Is it clear? But take the screenshot. My any queries regarding priority, preemption mode, non-preemption mode, and HRRN. If you have any doubts, you can ask me, Amma. Clarify your doubts. So don't leave the white spaces from here. Okay. You must calculate completion time, turnaround time, waiting time, and response time. If you got the question priority algorithm, they will mention lower the number, highest priority, or higher the number, higher the priority. Okay. My theory part, everything what we discussed in this algorithm, that only. Okay. Any doubts, Amma? For best, you can take the screenshot, Amma. Already I given this document, Amma. Okay. See. మరి ఇది విజిబుల్ ఉందా అమ్మ? లేదు కదా. లేనప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? You can read. Select. Second. Click on it. Right click on it. Auto fit to content. Then it is visible. Okay. మీ డాక్యుమెంట్లు మొత్తం ఇలాగే ఉంటాయమ్మా, మీరు కొంచెం ఇలా సెట్ చేసుకోండి. So what is the response time? CM. Response time means completion time minus burst time. Okay. 3 minus 3, 18 minus 5, 13, 7 minus 4, 3. Only one thing you need to do, Amma, for every algorithm, you must find out the completion time. That's it. You are finding the turnaround time, waiting time, response, all are based on formulas. Okay. The algorithm which is having the lowest average waiting time and response time, that is the good in performance. Okay. Okay, who are having the doubts, you can ask me. Remaining members, you can leave from the session. Even read up for exam sake, you need to read out these. What is burst time? What is arrival time? What is completion time? What is turnaround time? Okay. Similarly, just like SJF, SRTF, say this is the shortest job first. That is opposite. Largest job first. Okay. ఆ ఆల్గరిథమ్స్ కూడా ఉన్నాయమ్మా, నేను చెప్పట్లేదు, మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోగలరు. మీకు SJF వచ్చిందంటే SJF is nothing but shortest job first. LJF means largest job first. Similarly, SRTF. Okay. LRTF. మరి మాకు చెప్పలేదు సార్, మాకు చెప్పలేదు అని అనొద్దు. అర్థమైందా? ఓకే అమ్మా, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్. నో డౌట్స్? నో డౌట్స్ అమ్మా? Okay, my doubts leకపోతే you can leave from the session amma. 30 minutes is enough for your attendance. 50 అయితే కానీ అటెండెన్స్ పడుతున్నట్టు ఉంటారు. Akila, any doubts? Akila, Sharath, are you there? Akila, any queries regarding this? Any doubts ఉన్నాయమ్మా? మీకు క్వశ్చన్స్ మిడ్ ఎగ్జామ్ లో క్వశ్చన్స్ లెంతీగా ఉంటాయి, బట్ మీరు ఒకసారి చదివితే ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, మీరు క్వశ్చన్ చూసి భయపడకండి. ఓకే, క్వశ్చన్ చూసి భయపడద్దు, చదవండి, క్లియర్గా చదవండి. Complete process management and then until CPU scheduling. In the CPU scheduling until round robin amma, priority and HRM, these are not included. Okay, until round robin algorithms, mostly 5 questions are I given 2 marks per these algorithms only. Okay, you must practice. Out of 10 I given 5 or 6 questions for 2 marks. Okay, do practice. If you are having any doubts, you can ask me at any point of time. Okay, thank you all. I'm closing the session.